manage is your inner conversations. We need to run now. Inner conversations. Manage your inner conversations. There is this little voice that talks in everybody's head. It's one. It's not you. It's that bastard voice. There's a guy, we're just in the hostel one day. There's a guy who told me that when he was doing pre-degree in Lautech, those days, when small phones, when the smartphone come, 2005, 6, that he collected girls' numbers, his SIM card memory was full, his phone memory was full, then he started writing the number on paper. Do you understand how stupid somebody can be? Everybody that's on the street that is a girl, he collected their number. Why is he doing it? Answer me. There's something inside his head. He can't generate. Yes. Something is eating food. Something is eating food inside his head. But he has prepared, he has taken. What will you do with the number? Extra cool. If you're on that extra cool table, say yes. So. Say your yes. Then let me know yes. Where are they? Yes.
Yes.
Do you understand? Now, I can tell you this. Everybody has that inner conversation that is telling you are not qualified. They are doing beauty pageant. You are collecting form. Are you alright? Are you beautiful? It's not your enemies, oh. That voice is sitting comfortably in your head. You're the only one hearing the voice. You want to cross road. Trailer is coming. Say, enter. Yes. Yeah, what happened to you before? Enter now. Cannot die. You cannot die. Because they have removed what is killing somebody. Yes. What do you do in that moment? Stop copying. There's somebody who will look at you. Yes. Inner conversations are real. They will speak to you. It's going to talk to you. The moment Fumi called this our guy, that she can't find what she was looking for, that voice gets more power. It starts to talk to her. What do we do now? Checking paper. No, because from that advice to make sense. Now, that voice, you see, he's so comfortable that he gives you the question and answers it. And says like, you are the only one. Listen to it. It is real. And when you get to that level, sometimes you need to ask for help. When you get to the point where that voice is always very negative. Do you get what I'm trying to say? You need to ask for help. And I'll tell you how it works. There's something called the subconscious mind. Somebody say subconscious mind. I can't hear you. Subconscious mind. Who knows what the subconscious mind is? Psychologists don't have it like that. Tell me what you understand about it. 30 seconds. You don't need to start up. Please speak for it. Your name, because a lot of new people have joined us. Akitomiwa. What's the subconscious mind?
It's your unaware mind.
The unaware mind.
Yeah.
Okay?
It operates when usually when you are not active.
When you're not active.
Yes.
Continue. The mic is still with you.
Then it has the power to control your consciousness.
It has the power to control your consciousness. Correct. Let's go for him. That's the reason why his parents are paying school fees. He studied psychology. Why won't you know? He knows it. You have two kind of minds. The conscious mind and the what? And the subconscious mind. In the chronological order, that who did they born first? They first born the conscious mind. It is the Egbon, the senior one. The subconscious mind is what they born next. It's supposed to be the gentle one. But unfortunately, the reverse is the case. The subconscious mind takes 70% of the decisions. This movement that I'm moving, I'm not the one moving. What's doing my movement? Subconscious mind. Because the moment you're in front of people, you're supposed to... This hand that I'm swinging up, you understand? Your conscious mind is the mind that waits for logic. It waits for reason. It waits for everything to be all right. If you are preparing amala, all of us know what amala is. You are checking the water, whether it is hot enough. Before you do what? Before you pour the yam flour into it. That's your subconscious mind doing the checking. Yeah, I don't know if you understand. But the moment the hot water pours onto your leg, amen? Amen. Yes, yes? Yes, yes? The thing that's going to remove your leg from that place is no longer the subconscious mind. You don't understand? It's the same amala process. The one that is checking the water, oh, your team will not tell you any time. Come on, I'm not checking. Come on, Nikoko. Jonoke. Psychology and so. Do you understand? But when the hot water pours on your leg, your subconscious mind takes charge and removes you from that place. I don't know if you understand. When you hear that they have already killed 30 people outside, that Boko Haram is bombing people, your conscious mind will say, let's go and check and confirm. Conscious mind is stupid. Because conscious mind uses logic. You don't understand? Conscious mind uses evidence to take decision. Subconscious mind will say, let's jump through the window first. And that's what you're going to do. Most times, 70% of the time, you're going with what your subconscious mind is doing. Yes, yes, somebody. Yes, 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 yes somebody. Yes, yes. Now, your central nervous system, which is a combination of your spinal cord with your brain in the center and all of your nerves, they make up the machine that your subconscious mind uses. And let me tell you this, your subconscious mind and your central nervous system does not know the difference between a reality and something that is vividly imagined. I'll take it easy on you, I'll take it easy. A reality, something that is reality, that is happening, and something that is what? Vividly imagined. Your subconscious mind cannot tell the difference. It will react the same way. I'll give you examples. Have you ever had a dream that masquerades were pursuing you? Have you ever had a dream that masquerades were pursuing you? They were pursuing you. When you wake up, you find out that you are sweating. I don't really pursuing you. Why are you sweating? You don't understand? Your subconscious mind has already delivered the message that you're on your bed. You didn't leave the location, but you saw yourself running. Yes, yes, somebody. Yes. Your subconscious mind is that powerful. They are chasing you inside a dream. You are sweating in real life. Yes, yes? Yes, yes. You have a dream that you are eating food, turkey, inside dream. And you woke up and found toothpick in your mouth. Yes, yes? Yes? Subconscious mind is stupid. I am telling you. It will talk to you. The moment you're supposed to go and collect the form, you want to be a fashion designer. You have seen all the good works that people have done. So you want to study this fashion thing. Then the day you're supposed to go and collect the form, one man will not tell you, it's for. It's going to be talking to you. Then you say, I don't feel like going. They say there's 0-1 family. That mind will be talking negatively to you. Your subconscious mind is very powerful. I give you a very quick example. You are in a bus. The last example, I can give you 50 examples. You are in a bus. Yes, yes? Yes, yes. You are playing a song, soapy. Stupid song. You are playing soapy song. And you are complaining. This is not intellectual. This is wrong. This is not a good song. Driver, please, reduce the volume of that radio or even shut it. Driver told you, Ewo, this is not is this your father's car? Yes, yes?
Yes.
Or the driver said, me, I will sleep, oh. If I don't listen to something, Baba, I can forget about the nonsense. Leave the song. So you are grumbling. What's the meaning of this? All these drivers that are illiterate, they are idiots. But the song kept on. The song was playing. But you are against the song. You are frowning your face. Anybody that calls you are causing the call. Why are they even calling you? The next morning, when you wake up, only you. And then you say you want to bath small. Let you quickly bath. As you carry water to pour it on your head. Wow. Who preached to you over the neck? Who preached that song to you? Your subconscious mind is mad. It's crazy. It's recording everything. And when it's going to take the decision, it doesn't need permission from you. And that is why a lot of people have become suicidal. You know, that mind is telling them. Yes, yes? You're not that. Yes, yes?
Yes.
How do you counter it? You counter it immediately. When you have your self-mastery in check and you move with the right people, you can easily manage your inner conversations. Because these conversations would not leave you. The greatest people in the world have this same challenge. You are not alone. I don't know if you understand. Whiskey D, brown skin girl. When he's going into the studio, the voice will be telling him, but he will say, no, today I must record this brown skin girl. Whether it's sweet or not. They said that Davido has crocodile voice. When he enters the studio to record, something will tell you now. But I know yes, yes? He will still do what he needs to do, regardless of that stupid voice. All the things that you say on social media, it gets to them. Yes, yes? They are human beings too. They have these conversations also playing in their head. And that is why I say that you must choose the people you give your airtime to. There are two key words. I wish I could display it. There is airtime, the one you buy on your phone. A-I-R, time. Right? And there is ear time. A-E-R, time. Airtime is a credit you buy on your phone and you use to call your friends. Back in the days, you can go to your phone settings and check how many hours you have spoken on the phone. Who knows that? On this small Nokia phone. If you break down those number of hours, we can tell you who you called, right? And who called you. Yes, yes? And based on the people you called and they called you back, we can tell you who your friends are. Am I making any sense? And we can tell you where your life is going. Yes, yes? That is airtime. For your ear time, the things you listen to. They said two girls are fighting over one boy in, what's the name of that hostel again? Queen's Hall. You are the first person that will go there. Hey, what's the name? Is that blood Niger? Your ear time. Not everybody has a right to speak to your life. If I were you in that bus where they were playing Soapy and I don't want Soapy, I want Milky. I'll put the Milky on the earpiece and block my ears. Because whether you like it or not, frowning is not a strategy. Yes, yes?
Yes, yes.
Squeezing your face is not a strategy. Your subconscious mind is powering and recording everything. As you are in this room, the impact of you sitting down here is not going to happen right now. All of the things that are coming through your ears, because your ears are the windows to your mind. I don't know if you understand. So once in a while, give yourself this kind of experience. I don't know if you get it. Because as it's entering into your ears and going down into your mind, don't worry about how you're going to use it. One day, all of the stories that I've told you, something is going to come around that requires you to act. then your subconscious mind will know how to act accordingly. I don't know if you get it. That is why when you wake up in the morning and you listen to a positive message, whether on SoundCloud or on Instagram or somebody's audio message, or you read something positive in a book, it is not for you to use it today or that day. I don't know if you understand. You are feeding your subconscious mind. You are giving it something to work with. Because if you don't feed it, it will feed itself anyways. Do you get it? It will feed itself. So, let me tell you this. All the things happening around you, they have a way of bringing themselves into your own life. So you are in this hostel, you are the gentle one who doesn't fight. But every day they are fighting around you. Or they get back to you in Ajegule. And every day you are seeing gun. Gun is like bread. Everybody in your area has gun. And then even when you are joking with your friend, show English, no, me English, money biology. Yes. Whether you like it or not, you don't know how much of an impact it has in your life. I don't know if you understand. You discover that kids that grow up in that place, very few of them make it out of that box. And even when they make it out, small. You understand? You will see somebody that is the MD of a bank, and he's going to, in that moment, it's a subconscious mind. The subconscious mind, even though it's very sweet, fine, but big bear is a lie. The day you touch him, you think you have married a perfect gentleman. Is a lie. You have forgotten that perfect gentleman had his subconscious mind grown and bred up in where? AJ City. The day you do something small, the dodo that you're supposed to fry for 5 minutes, you free it. Is it free or free? You fried it for 7.5 minutes and the dodo burns small. So you think you will not know. So the moment you are trying to use that, he just gave you your size. So, I've forgotten that. Because it is not him that is slapping you. You don't understand? And that is why they don't charge children to courts. If a child carries a gun and kills you, he kills you. If they want to kill that child back, they will wait for him to become 18 before they kill him. I don't know if you understand. That is the same reason why they don't charge mad people. They will call them what? Omo Joba. You don't understand? Children of the government, because anything a madman does, he's acting with the subconscious mind. He is not conscious. Am I making sense? Yes. A child is not charged because they believe that he has not grown consciousness. A madman is not charged because he has lost consciousness. He's not conscious again. If you are playing with the madman and we're just playing, your mom is calling you, leave that place. But no, it's play, we're playing. If the madman slap you, will you slap your own back? Yes. It's not him that slapped you now. Do you get what I'm trying to say? You manage your inner conversations because it's very, very powerful. That's the third thing. What's the first thing we mentioned? Self-mastery. What's the second thing? Managing your friendships. What's the third thing? Managing your inner conversation. That is how you get yourself self-motivated. Be sure that when it happens, it's not new, it's not strange. It happens to everybody. Do you understand? The fourth thing you need to do is to do a destiny audit. This one's going to take some time, but I'm going to be really fast. Destiny audit. What is your destiny? Destiny as it is, we need to find another class to talk about destiny. But there are 3 simple questions you can ask yourself that help you do an audit of your destiny. Yes? See, your course that you're studying does not determine your destiny. The person you are in a relationship with does not determine your destiny. The parents that you have been born to do not determine your destiny. The place that you were born does not determine your destiny. What determines your destiny? These 3 questions. that nobody else can answer but you. There's a program that ZeroToOne did that we talked about how to find your talent. If you are yet to watch the video, please go to YouTube. God will help you with data. Go and watch that video on how to find what your talent is.
How to find your clarity.
Finding clarity. Finding clarity. In that Finding Clarity video, I talked about how to find your talent. 5 steps to finding what your special thing is. Now, destiny audits. What is your destiny? Let me ask somebody here. I'm looking for a fine boy. If I ask Bright, he already has the perfect answers. This is the 3rd time or 2nd time we are meeting. So let me ask this gentleman, what's your destiny? Tough question. But if I ask you what's the definition of economics, you know it. Who is the president of Nigeria? You know that one. What's the currency Nigeria is spending? You know one. You know all the wrong things. What is your destiny? It's a question to ask. Most times we don't get the opportunity to ask ourselves. And if you don't ask the question, Yoruba will say, "Don't bury your rope." No fair answer. If you don't ask the question, what's the need for? Your destiny is a summation of what you came to this life to do. It's very important. The average age of people in this room is 20. I can do the maths. A lot of you are above 20. Are you? Some of you are below 20. Is there anybody below 20 here? Is there anybody in this room below 20? Below 20? Okay. So if we add your age to all their age, we're still going to get 20 something. At this age, unfortunately, we're disadvantaged to be in this geographical space called Nigeria at this time, 2019, where we are the poorest country in the world. No arguments. 94 million Nigerians are living below poverty line. 94 over 201 is what percentage? Who is studying maths here? Who is that math student? You, Oyana, give me the answer. 94 million over 201 million. What's the percentage? 47. How did you pass by? 94 million over 200 and math students. Is it correct? He said you should wait. So wait for her now. It's correct. She said you are correct. 40 kini. What's the consensus? Eh? Use a calculator. 47% of the entire country is officially poor. That's the country we are in. India used to lead us in the poorest, or in being the poorest country in the world. We looked at India and said, you think you can run? You think you can run? We'll meet you. We ran, met India, and took over from India. We have more poor people in the world than any country else, anywhere else in the world. So, whether we like it or not, it affects us. It affects our purchasing power. That's why when you go to the University of Ibadan gates, you see people argue about 70 naira and 100 naira change. Money that is not up to $1/3 of $1. Then the next moment you say, "Daddy, I need suru." Ooh! Suru she will only give me. Then ask you say, 100 naira, no? Then next person say, "Daddy, I maja." Daddy, I need maja. Then the next moment, they have torn somebody's shirt. The next moment, blood is coming out. The next moment, hey, you see it, 100 naira is causing fights. It's not their fault. They are living in a poor country. I'm not joking. These are realities. So, destiny is the summation of what you want to achieve, what your life is about. Now, it may take you 20 years to figure it out. It may take you 40 years. It may take you 50 years. It may take you your entire life. But you need to decide to go on the journey to figure it out. But these are the 3 questions you need to ask yourself. Question number 1, where do you want to go? As a country, Nigeria needs to ask ourselves that question. As an individual, you need to ask yourself, where do you want to go? Now, it is not new and it's not a threat that all of us in this room would not be alive in another 100 years. Yes, yes?
Yes, yes.
If you want to be alive in another 100 years, raise up your hand, let me see you. I'm going to ask you how you want to do it. Eh? You will use Sagbadewe. Is that not what you're going to use? It's not going to help you. Do you understand? If you add 100 to your age, there is nobody in this country that has lived more than that in recent times. Let me blow your mind. The average age of a Nigerian, the life expectancy for a Nigerian is 53.4 years. If somebody lies to you in 2019, it's because you have not Googled it. So if I'm lying, please use your phone. 2016 statistics, World Health Organization. A Nigerian is destined to die at the age of 53 years old. If you have family members that have crossed 53 and above, they are using extra time. The referee is standing beside and is looking at them and looking at his watch. He just needs to blow it. Ooh. The only way they can increase it is if they leave this country and go to Ghana, where the life expectancy is 58, so they have 4 years extra to spend. If they also want to live very long, they can go to a place like Japan, where the life expectancy is 80. Life expectancy is a multiplication of everything that can kill you. If Boko Haram does not kill you, bad relationship will kill you. You understand? Eh? Health challenges will kill you. Suicide will kill you. Poverty, the one that is big. Depression, which one? Okada that does not look front can kill you. Light, power that is going. Since we have been here, how many times have we taken light? At least once. Right? Mosquito can kill you. No, talk about it. Your neighbors are fighting. Your neighbor and her husband have started again. One of them threw a bottle. You are sleeping there, the bottle enter your neck. He can kill you. Eh? SARS. If the real SARS does not kill you, the SARS on the beat will kill you. With his beats. A lot of things will kill you in this country. You will, in fact, see, you are supposed to die at 53. That's what they said. So now, remove your age from 53. How many years do you have left? Do the math. Do it. Yes. Let's be realistic. Count down. No, see, it looks like I'm joking, but I'm very real. You are not going to die then. You know, we are very faithful people. In Jesus' name, you will not die. But the statistics says that you are supposed to die. That's what it says. Eh? So if you don't die, you are just spending extra time. Yes, yes? Yes. So this is what you need to do. Remove your age. You are 22 already. Remove it from 53. What do you have left? 31. Technically speaking, you only have 31 years left. How do you want to spend it? This is time for seriousness. I'm not joking now, please. And guess what? The 53 said we're even trying for you. A lot of people have died before that time. Am I joking here? Are you better than those people? You are stronger than them. You have a danger that they don't have. The mosquito that killed them is not in your area, baby. Okay. No, do you understand? Now, when you die, what do you want people to talk about you? What do you want to leave behind? So where are you going? Do you understand? How do you know when you become successful? What is your definition of success? Do a destiny audit. That's what we're talking about. By doing a destiny audit, don't just say, I just want to be happy. That's too vague. Not to be happy how? What will make you happy? How would you know when you get it? Okay, when you have a PhD, you will be happy. Okay, you are defining it. How much would you be earning for your happiness? Is it 400,000 naira per month? Is it 1 million per month? How many businesses do you want to have? One in Ibadan, one in Abuja, one in Port Harcourt and Akure. Is that it? Define it. Put numbers to it. Put dates to it. Put stuff to it. If fashion is what makes you excited, put a number to that fashion. Put a brand name to it. I want to live to help 1 billion people fulfill their destinies before I die. That's the number. Do you understand? Destination. You have to define where you're going. Don't just say you want to be happy. How? What's the meaning of happiness? Today you need to answer that question. If you're a veterinary medical personnel, how many dogs do you want to give injection to be happy? Is it 1,000 dogs? Is it 2 dogs? Because for every dog you're already happy. So have you succeeded? Do you understand? Do a destination audit. Where are you going? Am I making any sense? The second question you need to ask yourself, where are you right now? Where are you right now? If you want to order Oride, what do you call it? Or Uber, if you want to order it, they'll ask you, where are you? Where's your pickup point? You want to become a millionaire. Listen to me. You want to become a millionaire. That's the destination. But you don't know how much you have in your bank account right now. Something is either wrong with you, or with your friends, or with all of you. Yes, yes?
Yes, yes.
So if you want to become a millionaire, you need to answer the question, how much is in your bank account? 5,000. Okay. Or maybe you are even owing somebody. You are on minus. But you want to become... So if you go to your husband and say, I want millionaire, I want millionaire, and you... Why are you doing this to yourself? Where are you right now? That's the second question. Your destination... Now, listen to me. Your destination would inspire you. Your location right now would encourage you and keep you in check so that you are not proud unnecessarily. All these people that are online, that when they post one picture, 1,000 people are liking it. Some of them are begging to eat. I am not joking. I don't want to mention a name, but there's this particular producer that you people know. His name is everywhere. When he was sick in February, nobody will be sick. Small illness in Ikorodu. They have to be doing fundraising for him. Fame and fortune are 2 different things. You can be very popular, fine girl, zero money. You don't understand. Very popular and very, very broke at the same time. So if success is not defined, if you don't know what success is, you would think that because you have blown on Twitter, you have a verified Twitter account or verified Instagram, you think you are successful. That's not it. So you will be happy outside and be sad inside. Define your destination and determine your location where you are right now. Am I making any sense? It's a logical question. So that when you get there, a verified Instagram will not make you happy. And relax. And you think that's the end. So you have a verified Instagram account, but to eat dinner is another problem. Do you understand? Okay. Determine your location. Who has written that one down? The last question you need to do to help your destiny audit is to determine your vehicle. Which vehicle will carry you there? I'll quickly explain what this means. This is your destination. Look at it. This is where you're coming. This is where your location right now is. Now you have a journey from here to that point. Which vehicle will take you there? How many of you have been to Kano before? People don't go out. Only one person. I know she's there. That's why I asked the Kano question. So let's ask her. Is it possible to trek from here to Kano? Or not? It's not possible. Most of pay is a function of time. Which means it is what? It's possible. Is it possible to enter motor from here to Kano?
Yes.
Yes. That's one. You know that one. Is it possible to enter flights from here to Kano? Is it possible to use Edo airline from here to Kano? Eh? That one is smarter than plane. Plane, the difference between Edo airline and plane is that plane will still taxi. Plane cannot just fly. Plane will still roll on the floor, gather momentum, and fly for some hours. Edo airline, you just bang your feet and you're already there. Is it possible or not? Now, depending on how much time you have, if life expectancy is 53 years old, and that's your destination, this is your location, you can now choose your vehicle accordingly. If you trek, is either you die on the road, or motor jam you, or small children will gather and call you mad woman, because by the time you reach Ekiti, your life will almost finished. Road safety will even stop you and ask you for your particulars. You say, no, I'm not a vehicle. No, we have to search you. Do you understand? So if you want to get there, you now decide, is it motor I should enter or plane, or should I trek? You can also use a bicycle. If you want to check a route on Google, you have checked it before, they will tell you how long it will take flights, right? Google answers. More than some of us. Google will tell you how long it will take if you enter motor. They will not tell you if you are trekking. There was one day I was checking Burkina Faso. I had an event in Burkina Faso. I now said from Kano to Burkina Faso, if I want to trek, I now checked it. They said 232 days. I said, who will do that one? I said, why are you even telling me? Have your family members tried this before? How are you telling me to trek from Kano to Burkina Faso? Am I mad? I said, show me the one on flights. There's with flight, it's two connecting flight, one to go. I said, now your sense is working. So if you want to become a billionaire, and right now you are owing your roommates money, you only have 5K in your account, you now need to choose, is this vet medicine the way to go? Or do I need to be selling gari and sugar and joint? I don't know if you understand. Yeah. Dangote is the richest man in Africa. Which vehicle did he take? Business trip. If Dangote was a civil servant, working in Oyo State Ministry of Education and collecting 30K minimum wage, he's using civil service vehicle. He's as good as trekking. He will not get to where you want to get to. I don't know if you understand. Where you are going and where you are, plus the time that you have, will determine the kind of vehicle that you are going to take. If it is entrepreneurship, you will now know. Business if it is employability, you want to look for work, it's a vehicle. Am I making any sense? Yes. If it's to start your own startup company, if it's to start doing lesson, summer school lesson up and down, it's a vehicle. So for your financial goals, relationship goals, your destiny as a whole, when you know where you want to get to and you know where you are right now, then the third question is the vehicle that will take you there. And that is why one of our teachers used to ask us a funny question that I didn't understand until I became old. When you are doing anyhow, he will tell you, oh, Molokoto, why? It's not as if, oh, this is what this man is talking about. Because if you don't know the kind of vehicle that you are in, you are going to be confused. That is the fourth thing you do. You should do it once in a while, a destiny audit. The questions may not be easily answerable, but there are answers to it. What exactly do you want to live your life for? Let's assume, see, it is not a crime to die at 53 years old. Stop praying for long life. If you live for 100 and you are useless, what's the essence of your life? I mean, tell me the reason. Do you understand? If you get your Nobel laureate, your everything you want to achieve, and you do it at 45 and you die, How old was Benga Adeboye when he died? 40. 40 something. Maybe 47 or something. Are we not talking about him? Who doesn't know Benga Adeboye in this room? Maybe 20%. Benga Adeboye, the comedy guy. You don't know him? Who don't know him? You don't know him? You know Benga Adeboye? He has died now almost 16 years ago. All the people that have been alive 16 years till now, what have they done extra? What have they done? The 16 years that they have that he didn't have, what did they do? Answer me. Do you understand? It's not about the longevity of your life. Do what you need to do. Don't kill yourself early. That's not what we're talking about. Because you now go home now, you now go and tell your mom and say, hey, mommy, we met a man today. It's not very tall. It's just like this. It's not even anything. So what did he tell you? He talked. But he said that long life is not important. So mommy, if you want to die now, well, in fact, me, I've been looking at the life. So it's not like I even done anything himself. Apart from burning us. So what did you do? Don't like, it's not me that told you that, wow. I will not take responsibility. What I'm saying is, you should live a life of purpose, a destiny audit. When you do your destiny audit, the last side to this talk, and I'm going to stop talking in the next few minutes, is that develop a plan. Once you answer these questions, you need to develop a plan. Do a plan for yourself. Everything I'm talking to you about, I do on a daily basis. And it's the only reason why I earn the ability to speak to you like this. Develop a plan. A project that doesn't have a plan is a failed project. Imagine that you're working on a site, you're building a house, yeah, right? There are bricklayers, engineers, everybody on the site. This one is carrying, this one is carrying. Then they ask them, what are we trying to build? What structure are we building? You ask the lead engineer, that one wears suit and tie. He's moving up and down. So, so he says, sir, please, what kind of structure are you building? Any kind of structure? Any kind of structure? He even used English to tell you his own. And you be asking them, surely you were going to sir? Yeah, all right, sir. It's the same thing, though. Your life is a project. In fact, there is no project in the universe that is more important than the project called your life. And if you don't have a plan for it, I'm wondering what you're doing. It's all about how long you have lived. You don't get it. And it's not about the money you are going to make. I'm just saying that let your life be meaningful. Somebody said that your gifts, your life, this life that you're living is God's gift to you. I believe everybody believes in God, in whatever form it is. God, your life, the life that you are living now, your ability to breathe in and out, and wear shirts, and look at the mirror and say, oh, wow. And do your picture and filter it 30 times. That life that you are living, that your life, is God's gift to you. Now, how you live the life is your gift to God. What you do with your life is what? Is your gift back to God. God has given you the gift. The day you cried in the hospital. Your name again? They say, you know this nurse that God will soon punish them. They wipe the baby. What's it like a coin? Say, oh, like it. Somebody's crying, you like it. That day that you cried, God has already given you that gift. He's continuing to give you that opportunity. Because if you sleep tonight, there is no doctor that can give you guarantee you are going to wake up tomorrow morning. The fact that you have woken up is a gift. It's God's reassurance of His gift for you. How you now live your life is your gift back to God. What kind of gifts are you giving to God? Is it a gift that when God opens it, He's going to close His nose? He says, God is just, I don't have my leg. Because some people's lives, let's not go there. We don't have time. I have to close now. Is it a gift that you need to take the gift back, change what is inside, and repackage it before you give it to God? Your life is your gift to God. If your destiny is identified and you work towards it and you fulfill it, God will be proud of the project called you. He will be happy that He spent time creating you. What kind of gifts are you giving back? So you need to develop a plan. A plan that is consistent with what you have found out in your destiny audit. Ask yourself where you are going. Ask yourself, where are you right now? If you are poor, don't say you are rich. Forget about what people call you online. Social media it has changed a lot of us. It has removed our senses and put sawdust inside it. I'm telling you. I get DMs from people, no jokes. People that I think, Ọlọ́run ti gbà fáwọn ilé. Then they were telling me, there's nothing I want to eat. Can I get you? No, can't be you. And he has 20,000 followers online. Nothing to eat. And he's not lying. You have to still help them. You that you don't have, you don't even have 100. Don't be sick. That is why when you have your self-mastery in check, you manage your friendships, you manage your inner conversations, you do your destiny audit. A lot of these things will not confuse you. Somebody is using big phone, when they open the phone, 2 wink will come out. It will not confuse you. Because you are on your lane. You are running your race. You are owning your space. So develop a plan. The plan is simple, ladies and gentlemen. The plan is simple. I have one that I use, but I'm not going to tell you to do it. I have 3 minutes left. In 2015, I decided on 10 big goals that I want to achieve in 10 years. So I had a Vision 2025, personal project. You know this book that they used to do a job? This hardcover higher education notebook. They sell it 300 naira. I bought it. It's a secret book. Nobody else has seen that book except the people I chose to show. This is a personal secret. I have that book and it goes with me everywhere. It's my vision board book. Now I wrote 10 solid goals that I want to achieve between 2015 and 2025. I wrote them in that book. One of those goals, I don't like to talk about it. One of those goals, all of those goals, speak to everything that I want to work on between that time and 2025. Yes, yes?
Yes, yes.
All of those goals are specifically designed. I have academic goals, I have career goals, I have relationship goals, I have life, everything goals. In 2016, I discovered that writing your goals down is not even enough. You have to visualize it. Because your mind does not think in words. Your mind thinks in pictures. That is why when you sleep and you have a dream about your grandma, it is not just a voice you are hearing, you are seeing her. You wake up and then you discover it's bed sheet. Do you understand? You discover that you are drinking something inside your dream. Not knowing that it's your roommate that is wetting the bed from top. Do you understand? Your mind thinks in pictures. People that wet bed. Adults. Real life stories. Adults that wet bed. When they tell you their story, they'll say that they are in a party. Everybody's dancing. Everybody's dancing. Everybody's dancing. They are drunk. They are eating. And the man said, let me quickly use the toilet. I'm not joking. A married man was telling me his story. I pray he's not watching this video. Don't watch this video. No, I already told you, don't watch this video. He said that day, that's how they were inside this party. Everybody was, in fact, Wasiu Ayinde was playing song. Then he said, let him quickly. Then he went to one side of the fence. There's one fence in that place. And then he was peeing. He peed finish. God is wonderful. Then he wanted to go back to his seat to continue the. Then somebody tapped him. Then he woke up. Then he's going, no, I'm not in Oyo. Eh? I'm not even in a party. Where is K1 the ultimate that is playing? There is one that has went to bed. Your mind thinks in pictures. Your mind does not do words. So in 2016, I took each of my goals, each of the 10 goals, and found an image that corresponds to each of them. I designed graphics for each of those goals. There's one of the goals where I said that I'm going to build 4 homes for my mom. I don't know how it's going to happen, but she deserves it. One of my 10 goals, I already opened my own secret. I've already opened my hands for you to see it. That I want to build 4 homes for my mother. It's one of my 10 goals. It may not happen between now and 2025, but it's one of the goals. In 2016, what did I do? I downloaded different pictures of homes that I like, that I know my mother would like. I gathered them and I used, what do you call this app? Picture matching app. I didn't even use PhotoGrid. I used CorelDRAW and squeeze all of them inside one picture. That is the picture that speaks to that goal. Am I making any sense to you? I did the same thing for each of the 10 goals. I went to a photo studio in Abuja, and the man said, stand like this. I said, no, I'm not standing. I just want to print pictures. I gave him the flash containing all of the 10 pictures, and he printed the pictures for me. I took the pictures, went back to my contribution book, which I used as my vision board, and took a page for each goal and stapled those pictures. I'm not telling you to do it. I'm just telling you my story. Once in a while, till today, all I need to do is sit, cross my leg, open that book, and flip through. I'm feeding my mind because I know the power of the subconscious mind. And guess what? I've built one home already for my mom. Clap. The home does not look like the one inside the picture. Unfortunately. But it's a home. Yeah. Oh God. You don't understand. Yeah. When I get to that home, I look at it and say, God, this is what we talked about. He said, calm down. You're starting somewhere. And I want to build 4. The woman does not know. She's not aware. And it's going to happen. That's not what I want you to do. Develop a plan for your life. So I'm going to repeat this assignment. Some people are sitting in this room. This is the second time they are hearing the assignment. They didn't do it the first time. They are hearing it for the second time. What you are going to do for me, for yourself, 2030. Please write it down. I'm going to stop on this. I'm giving this assignment several days. Only 2% of the people that hear it do it. Well, talk to the 2%. A day in my life in 2030. You are going to imagine yourself 10 years from now. You will have finished that course you are studying. You probably will have deleted the number of that guy you are dating right now. That one is sure. That girl that is turning your head on your own. She will have married to another man and have 2 children for him. So forget about her. Think wide. Be free. And describe, 1 minute left. Describe what a day in your life will look like. When you wake up, when do you want to wake up? Is it 10 a.m.? Is it 9? Is it 4:30 a.m. like Alhaji Aliko Dangote? Write the time you're going to wake up. Write what you're going to drink. Is it green tea, black tea, coffee? Or is it emufufu that you're going to drink the moment you wake up? After you wake up, what are you going to do next? Minute by minute. The more detailed it is, the better for you. Now, the beautiful part of this assignment is not submit it to me. Keep it to yourself. But if you feel very comfortable, submit it to me. Let me look at it. And let me be inspired too. Be free. Forget about your village people who have told you you can't go anywhere. In 10 years' time, if you want to be in Canada, write it that you are in Canada, you have your company there, you are doing this and that. Write what you'll be doing every other minute. A day in my life in 2030. If you want to have given birth to 2 twins, write it there. That as you are going on the road, though, one of the twins is going, you are dragging one, the other one is dragging you. Write everything. A day in my life in 2030. If you want to be driving trailer, that's the one. That's what you like. See, what you like is not what your friend likes. So that when you finish driving the trailer, you can enter one buka and order for 4 wraps of amala with 12 ogunfe. Write it though. Whatever makes you happy, whatever you'll be proud to be doing in 2030, a typical day in your life. Alhaji Aliko Dangote's day. Oh, Father Lord. If you have lived with Dangote or if you have heard the story of how he lives his life, he doesn't even eat. Oh. There's a driver in my office who has worked with Dangote directly before. He said he doesn't eat. He has a personal nutritionist who makes sure that he eats. That on a typical day in Dangote's life, Dangote is going, he's inspecting something. So that flour, so is it full? Okay, so who is going? And then the guy holding the food is following him. Sir, breakfast, sir. No, I'll do that. Then he's going to the next one. Then after disturbing him for like 4 times, he said, so what do you have in the breakfast? On stand meal. He says, sir, we have chicken bread, we have this, we have... Okay, open it. He will grab the chicken right there. No. You eat what he wants to eat. Return it. Take one drink. Take one. Then the guy will free himself. He will come back in another 3 hours and pursue him again with food. If that is how you want it to be, describe it. A day in my life in 2030. Develop that document and look at it once in a while. Thank you very much for your attention. You have a right to be motivated. And my name is Emdee Tiamiyu. Thank you.
Wow. Thank you so much. Yes, we said we were going to end by 6:30, and then we always try to stay by our words, but then a lot of you came late. And we felt that it was going to be very, very valuable. We don't want you to miss so much, so we had to somehow just wait a bit for you guys to join us. So please, I'd like to implore us, next time we have something like this and we invite you, always be on time, right?
Let's clap for those who came on time.
Yes, please. There are people that we came to this all together today. They came as early as past 3:15. So to those guys, I'm calling for you. Because the thing is, if we really want to go very far, I think it's also important that you start taking deliberate steps towards behaving like how you want to be perceived when you get to that places. If you want, for someone like me who was an entrepreneur, who wants to be unapologetically a billionaire. So I know that I'm going to value time, right? And a second school means a great deal in my life. So I tend to be early, and I think we can also imbibe that culture of getting to anywhere we want to go very early. All right. So that being said,
do we have any questions?
Yes, that's where I'm going.
Maybe one or two.
We're going to take 2 questions, a lady and a guy. So because I am biased, I'm going to go with the lady first. So can I see your hands? You have a question that we can easily talk about. Don't be shy. Is there any shy right here? Is there any shy right here?
Shy.
Don't be shy, please. So nobody has any question? So let's look at the guys. Who has a question? Wow. Okay, I can see one hand. That's one person. So when you're not asking questions, it's actually 2 things. When you're not asking questions, it tells me 2 things. Number 1, it's either you have not been listening all through. Or number 2, maybe the speaker did a poor job. Yeah. So which one is it? None of the above. So let me see hands now. Okay, I have another hand. That's 2. I have 2 guys. So I want ladies now.
Maybe when they hear the question, they will.
Oh, okay. So let's get started. Yeah. So tell us your name and your question. Please make it as brief as possible.
Okay. My name is Bolaji. The question I want to ask, it's not directly from what you've actually talked about, but I still want to go back to how to find clarity in the last conference. Some of us, we studied a course in school that, let me use myself as an example. I studied environmental biology.
Wow. What does that mean?
You said what?
What does that course mean?
In fact, I don't know.
I like the lesson. Honestly, I like the lesson.
I'm actually hearing about the course first time when I was seeking admission. They told me if you want to get admitted, look for a course that's not popular. So that I can get admitted.
Look for a course that nobody wants to study.
So that I can get admitted on time. So I put in for the course. I got there. I was not even. Let me say I did not discover myself while on campus. I was doing student union. I was running around.
You have to fill in the time.
So, but I was even at the time I got to realize that even student union was much more useful to my life than the course. So after graduation, I've worked in several places and I've not worked with environmental biology. I've done insurance marketing. I've done real estate management.
Yourself that.
So
So what's your question?
yes, I want to know. Then there are times people ask me, what do you do? But what I do currently is not what I want to do. So I want to know, how do I answer people? Do I start to tell them what I want to start doing or what I do currently?
Wow.
I think it's why I say this. I like your honesty. I like your honesty and bluntness. And not everyone would want to share their vulnerability with in public like that. The reason why I think it's important what you mentioned is that a lot of us actually suffer from those things. A lot of us actually do. So can we ask guys for Emdee?
All right, so I'm going to be really straightforward. Congratulations first and foremost for knowing where you are. Right now, in the destiny audit question that I asked you, you have figured out your destination. You know where you want to go. Yes. You know where you are right now. That's why you can see the contrast. That where you want to go to and what you want to do and what you're doing right now are not speaking to each other. Yes. Where you are going is wearing Ankara. Where you are now is wearing jeans and t-shirts. Yes. So how do you answer people? First and foremost, you don't owe anybody a perfect answer for you, who you are. Your answer to that question is yours to own. Am I making any sense? And Oprah Winfrey said that you should take advantage of what you have right now while you are working towards what you want. A lot of the times what you want is not the same thing as what you have right now. So if you want to develop a bio for yourself on social media to keep people's mouths shut, or when you go for an event and they ask you what do, you can say, I am working on XYZ. I'm working towards becoming XYZ, but right now I do ABC. Do you understand? See, there's no stronger person in the world than the person who knows where he is and agrees that it's not where he wants to be. Yes. There is no stronger person in the world than that person who knows where she is and agrees that where she is not where she wants to be. But the other bigger question you need to answer that nobody's asking you is, what are you doing about getting to that place? Nobody will ask you. So it's about your self-mastery, like what you decide for yourself. You see, because people ask you, gentlemen, what do you do? What do you do? Yes, Then you see all those stories will start playing in your head. Do you get what I'm trying to say? So what you say is, you should mention what you're doing currently. That right now, I run a barbing salon here. We make people's hair and then we are good. But I actually want to become an aeronautic engineer in another 5 years. So I just put in for XYZ. So you can mention what you're doing to get there.
Does that answer your question?
Yes, so be proud of what you're doing right now. Yoruba people will say, Inu koko dudu, le coffee fruit jade. Do not be discouraged about where you are right now. Agree that that's where you are. Then be proud of the journey, the everyday work that you are putting in to get to where you really want to be. And I'm really, really proud of you. Congratulations. I have a lot of banker friends who are miserable. You know, a friend of mine works in a bank. He's a branch manager, for crying out loud. He's worked in that bank for 10 years. He's probably watching this video right now. He was in my house, his Emdee Tiamiyu. He said he's supposed to be a farmer. Yes, that's what he wants to be. He studied agriculture. He said, what am I doing there? I said, so how did you spend 10 years? They said, don't know. Do you understand? He wants to leave that banking space. Every day he wakes up in the morning, he's not happy about himself. Let's take the second question. Even me that I'm talking to you right now, if I was not on a vacation, I should be in an office pressing computer and analyzing data. That's not what I want to be. My journey, I've told you already, is to be in a position where I can empower and inspire 1 billion people to fulfill their destinies. Am I making sense? But right now, I'm full-time, a data manager somewhere. I'm running a tech startup, but that's not exactly what I want to do. But every day I wake up, I do something small to connect me to that big dream. That something small is what I'm doing right now. Yes, yes? Yes. So, because the public speaking is not... how much did you people pay this one? People didn't pay.
We're just going to send invoice.
Eh? You're going to send invoice to them. Because you people are not going to pay me, they have agreed to pay me in that place. Am I making sense? So I'm proud of the work that I do in that office where I work. I work full-time, Mondays to Sundays. I have somebody that when they come and say, yes ma'am, yes ma'am. Do you understand? Now, but when I come here and say, my name is Emdee Tiamiyu, and you get it. So, but I'm working towards a time where I would not need to go to that office anymore. So everybody has a journey. So if that barbing salon is what you used to get by, like Ridwana said, see it as a way of you changing the world, love it, but know that that's not the destination. That's what you are doing to get by. Let's take the other question. The last question. Well, we need to give the women one opportunity if they have a question.
Thank you once again.
My pleasure. Your name is Nuruddin. I want to be... Okay, good.
After the first program, the one in May, I think some of us have started taking action.
Great.
But you said something, I came a little bit late, so I don't know if you could already share this, my question, this information. You said that we can actually download your dark finding clarity video on YouTube.
Yeah, you can.
So I don't know if you can give us the link and if there are other things. Someone like me, I just come to program like this and I record. And I go back home and listen to it over and over. But if there is any link where we can get your other videos and many more videos that can inspire us, we want to have it so that we can download them.
All right, thank you very much. A round of applause for him. So I have a YouTube channel. When you go to YouTube, if you type Emdee Tiamiyu, you're going to see my channel. You're going to see that video and every other video. And that Emdee Tiamiyu is sort of my handle on all social media platforms. On Facebook, on Instagram, and on Twitter. Also on SoundCloud. There's an application called SoundCloud where I put my podcasts. Right? So I record audio messages and I put it on SoundCloud. Now I'm going to give you my personal number, 081-2636-2482. 081-2636-2482. Now, I run a daily inspirational message service where I write inspirational stuff on a daily basis, particularly on weekdays, and then I share it with you on your personal WhatsApp, or if you follow me on any of the social media platform, you are going to see it. But Facebook algorithm is so messed up. If I post something today, maybe it will take you 4 days to see it. So, but if it is WhatsApp, you can get it the same day, the same minutes. You understand? So WhatsApp is a little bit more effective these days. On Instagram, you may not see my posts because Wuli Arole is there, Hush Baby is there, everybody that will not help your life are there. You know me that I want to help your life, you not see me. You know, you will see me the 5th day. So the inspiration has already died before you see it. So 081-2636-2482. If you send me a message, I'll save your name. Send me your name. Don't say sup. Don't say hi. If you say hi, I will hire you back. You know, if I have strength to hire you. So if you tell me your name, I'll save your name and then I'll add you to that channel so that you get the messages. And let's just stay in touch. We're all on a journey together. Nobody has it sorted out. You get, and I'm proud of what you're going to do, all of the things you're going to accomplish. You are not alone on the journey. Everybody's trying to figure something out. So I'm super proud of you. Let's take a group photograph. If we don't have any questions.
We have a lady with a question.
Do you have any lady with any question?
Okay, looks like you don't have.
No question.
Which is good.
All right, a round of applause for ourselves.
So, yes, so one more thing that we should do before we wrap up. So, we do a lot of things like this. I mean, 0 to 1 every time. So, you can get connected with on social media platforms. 0, then 2, then 1. Full foundation in the front. Then you can find us on social media platforms so that we can stay connected. Of course, we have some of you have your emails. We're going to add you to our guest list, and we're going to share some of these things with you. We're going to share once this video is uploaded. You're going to get an email to view it. Even we know you might have forgotten, so we'll do that. And also, we're going to send you like monthly newsletters just to share you resources that can help you on your journey. That's number. So basically, what we do at 0 to 1 is simple. We help youths become employable or start their own businesses. That's just in a nutshell. But then what we're trying to do is we're trying to solve the problem of unemployability, and also create people who are problem solvers. Because we know that Nigeria and Africa as a whole has a lot of problems, right? And one person cannot solve those problems. So I believe that if we all get empowered with the right skill set, with the right knowledge, with the right ability, we can begin to solve problems in our society. Yes or yes? Yes. And when we get empowered, we can change our own life. If we can change the life of our family and even our society. So and before we know it, we're going to solve the whole problem that we have in the whole continent. So thank you once again, and thank you for coming around. My name is Ridwan once again, Ridwan Rashid. I am really excited to have you, and we hope to have you when next we have something like this. Yeah, so connect to our social media platforms. If you want to reach us, that's our website, the email address, then that's the phone number to reach us on. Thank you so much, and let's have a group photograph now. Should we go outside?